minutes. Let me show you how with product name. Hi, I'm AI bot Angie. While the real Aaron is leveling up the game behind the scenes, I'm his AI avatar here to show you how to turn your free time into income with guests. This video AI plug and play tools online, even if you're brand new. Join the affiliate program and earn 50% commissions from day one. But it doesn't stop there. You can scale to 1K, 2K. Eve does the heavy lifting so you don't have to. All you need is ambition. Aaron's mentorship unlocks your potential, and your dashboard unlocks your income. Get instant access, done-for-you funnels, and high-converting bonuses. Aaron even includes his professional licensing templates and branded mock-ups to help you sell like a pro. And yes, there's a 250K dream car contest too, because click the link below and activate your affiliate dashboard now. You'll get exclusive access to Aaron's top-selling digital products, mentorship, and bonus assets to kickstart your online income today. Success waits for no one, so why should you? The real Aaron is building empires. Showcase affiliate dashboard, commission breakdown, and mock-ups. Start today. Click below. Pro tip. Here's an awesome trick to action that shows products' value and versatility. Awesome, right? And that's it. In less than 90 seconds, you achieved this outcome and that outcome. Ready to try it yourself? Get started by Let me show you how with product name. Hi, I'm AI bot Angie.
More when your leads upgrade. No tech skills required. Just click your custom referral link and you're on your way. Aaron's system is built for scale, automated, professional, and designed to help affiliates thrive. Ready to stop scrolling and start earning? Here's your call to action. Tap the link now to get access to exclusive products, mentorship, and your affiliate dashboard. Let Aaron's AI-powered empire help you build your own. Success isn't waiting, so why should you? Pretty dope, huh? Just wanted to give y'all a little sample of a little situation I got going on. Of course, that wasn't me, but that was me. AI twin bot, Angie bot, got to making videos, got a few things going on. The power of automation is what it's all about. Why work super hard when you can work smart and be able to enjoy the rest of the day, right? But nevertheless, I just want to put some positive vibes in our timeline and be reading from my daily inspiration book. Then we're going to chit chat a little bit about what's going on in the world and also for you guys looking to make money online. I'll be putting a link in the comments pretty soon. Today is July 3rd, 2025, Thursday. My children make pastime of judging one another and themselves, but I am the only capable judge, and I have acquitted you through my own blood. Your acquittal came at the price of my unparalleled sacrifice. That is why I'm highly offended when I hear my children judge one another or indulge in self hatred. If you live close to me and absorb my word, the Holy Spirit will guide and correct you as needed. There is no condemnation for those who belong to me. Luke chapter 6, verse 37. And also, to add on to that reading, you can read from Romans chapter 8, verse 1. Pretty dope. Also, because what's going on in the world right now, this is a very timely, in season message. I look on the internet, everybody talking about the same stuff, which is understandable. But what I'm talking about and what I just read from is about what everybody got going on, how everybody's quick to judge. Do you know what I'm talking about? Diddy and the Diddy trial and all the Diddy stuff going on. Everybody's just they showing their hatred, and it's easy to hate on somebody. It's easy to join the club, but the hate club. It's just funny when I see it. Like I don't know the man like that. I grew up listening to his music as well as other artists. And the thing is about these artists, I know what they're doing in free time. I really don't care, but I appreciate the artwork that they put out in the world that we get to experience and or enjoy, if you like it or not. Your favorite rapper, your favorite artist, your favorite musician, your favorite actor, they all have personal lives and they all have situations going on. But at the end of the day, they're all human, just like you and I. And my thing is, like, I don't like to sit there and judge people for what they're going through, for their mishaps or whatever they got going on, because you could easily be in a situation. Also, you don't know what people really got going on. And it's just funny to see everybody judging a man before it's all over with. Not only that, but once it's all over with, then who you gonna talk about? Who you gonna hate? The whole world just love to have somebody to hate on. And it's crazy. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what people are capable of. You don't even know what the situation is. But everybody can voice their opinion because it's free. And just to hate on somebody because it's free, it's hard to be the oddball. But I just find it funny, and this message I just read speaks a lot about how God feels about how He created us, not to be judging one another, but to love on one another. He even sent His Son to die for our sins so that we can learn how to live in this human form, which a lot of people just so blind to. Religion speaks on the way to live, the way to have morale, the way to have dignity, but that doesn't mean that people choose to live that way. And also, it doesn't mean that people believe in religion or spirituality or whatever. People just desire they chase out the desires of the flesh, and that's just what keeps them sustained and satisfied through life, chasing after one desire after the next. A lot of people want to hop on social media, content creating, influencers, whatever the case may be, and there's nothing really wrong with that. The only thing I see like wrong with that is the reason why people do what they do. I like to watch 607 content creator, influencer, or whatever. He came out pretty strange, pretty weird, but that's not for me to judge him. And everybody has their own situations. Everybody got their own style. I'll say his style was what's weird to me is what I'll say. I don't paint my nails and stuff like that, but I'm not judging. It's just a little odd, whatever, right? But nevertheless, why I brought him up is because I could tell what was what was gonna happen with the situation with him fucking with no jumper and the stuff they be doing. Like I don't really know the dude like that, Adam, but I hear his name in a lot, and I never hear his name associated with anything positive, anything holy, anything uplifting. So the latest news, if you ain't heard, here's the tea. And I'm not even sure if this just happened a couple of days ago or even yesterday, but I'm hearing it today. So I'm assuming that it was just a couple of days ago, within the last 48 hours. He go to the we could watch it too. You can see what happened. But he go to the interview thing. He just quit no jumper. He go up there and they was trying to sacrifice the man, which is crazy, right? All for content. He was saying it out of his own mouth. He like, man, they was on some funny shit. I was about to pop somebody up in there. And I'm like, wow, I could believe it, because people do anything for content. Just like with Remy Ma, you can't control what your kids do. You can't control what people do. They do what they do. But at the same time, like what actions you take do affect you and the people around you. And if you don't know what happened with her, her son killed the girl, baby daddy or something. He killed somebody or whatever underlies him. I don't know if I should be saying that on here or whatever. And I don't know the situation between that on why he underlied the person or whatever, but stuff happened, right? It's like we all got an end day too, but I'm not saying that it's fair or it's cool for you to go and play God and take somebody's life. Protect yourself by all means, any means necessary. If it comes down to that, do what you got to do. But I said that to say this, like they're going through trial, they're going through court, and people just so blind and people so empathetic and so lifeless in their vessels. They quick to hate on somebody and quick to be negative and quick to be unruly is what I'll say. So your son done something wrong, whether you agree with him or not. But another person on the other end is trying to grieve and trying to cope with their new reality. And for her to be there causing a mess like that, it's just looking like, wow, people really have no soul, have no heart, and they out here just causing chaos and corruption. And then when the consequences come, because they always do come, that's why I'm big on being alert and aware on how you present yourself, how you engage with the community, how you just be out in public, because you could be having fun, but the thing is, sense of humor is to that person that senses something funny, you know. And with these content creators and social media influencers, they out here doing whatever for a little attention, not having any real morals or really socially conscious about how they affecting people and what they out here doing for a little content. Some people have a good run and some people don't. And some people when they run over with, they get to the desperation side, like with the jumper 22, like now he doing this stuff for content, trying to backdoor the man. And they was saying that only reason he there because they fell off kind of hard and he been bringing money to their platform, which is believable. You know, you fuck with certain people for their resources and for what you see their potential may be. You see somebody they finna be rich or they got a lot of connections and you want to fuck with them for that. It just is what it is. You know, human beings do this type of stuff. It's just it is what it is. You know, nothing new under the sun. My bad, I'm changing my fan real quick. But it's just crazy. Like every post I see, just the Diddy haters. Like, damn, they want the man to be locked up. They judging the man. If he was to die right now, they'd be out there soon. And I'm just the way I see people flowing in the energy. They could be like, oh, he's gonna go here, he's gonna go there. They just wishing bad on the man. You know, he a gay freak is what I think. You know, I don't the shit that he was doing. I don't respect gay people. I don't got nothing against them. But you know, what you do is what you do. Do your thing or whatever, right? As long as this shit don't affect me. But I don't got nothing against like gay people. Like shit, you do what you do. Shit, don't come with me with that shit. You feel me? Like I don't respect it. But it's not for me to judge. You know, like, shit, you happy? Be happy. What the fuck is it? A problem with me for? You know, it's just crazy. Like damn, you know, I see all the little hating comments and people will ridicule you and persecute you. And when you don't go through the trials and tribulations, or you don't suffer how they want you to, then they want to come be on your team and they want to come fuck with you because they know you're a conqueror and that you still got what you never lost. They always talking about he's gonna be broke. He's gonna be like, why does that stuff matter? You know? And I just look at it like I'm not gonna speak on it, but today I just seen so much shit. I've been trying to let it go, but I'm like, it's crazy, dog. Somebody got to say something. You know, like I done said something before, and this ain't what I do on my platform, but at the same time, like I speak on how I feel, and I feel like a lot of people just jumping on the bandwagon to hate on this man, like they did Michael Jackson, like they'll do anybody, you know, who getting money and who run into a situation that's messy. It just is what it is. Like people hate to see you winning, and that's just the truth. You know, they'll fuck with you, act like they're happy for you, and as soon as you fall down, they be gone. You turn around, nobody can help you out. They want to enjoy your winnings, but leave you alone and suffer alone. And it's crazy, you know. The same thing happening with Diddy. Like they want to enjoy his winnings, enjoy his money, enjoy what he can do for a motherfucker. And now that they see him in a position where he's needing help, everybody want to kick the man when he's down. They want to wish the worst on him so they don't see him bounce back. And to me, I just think that ain't cool. You know, whether he guilty or not, I don't give a fuck. But to see how y'all attacking a man when he's going through what he's going through, only God can judge. A lot of y'all doing things at this moment right now that you are, but at the same time, you're not bold enough to be real about it. You're not going to put this stuff on blast because who would, right? It just makes sense. But at the same time, like these the same people who open their mouth, who got so much to say about everybody else. I just find it funny, and I just see the way the world's moving, the culture of today's culture. Everybody love to go run and hate on somebody. Everybody's super gangster and thugged out and heartless. Everybody want to catch all these bodies, super freaky, super over sexualized. But let me tell you a secret about all that. A lot of people, just like I said, they ain't gonna tell you about the STDs they have. The sick, unhealthy people running around here in the motion, getting the bodies, coughing up. You know what I'm saying? It's an epidemic out there. So y'all better protect y'all mind, protect y'all peace, and protect y'all bodies because the same people running around here having a thrill, have so much to say about everybody else, so much, so opinionated. They ain't gonna tell you about what's really going on and how they're running around with these diseases, running around with these demons they can't let go of, run around like the demons, the addiction, the fucking whatever it is. You know, you can have a demon of lying. You lie too much. You're lustful. You know, you can't keep your eyeballs in the right places. It's a lot of different type of demons that people deal with. You know, me personally, I have my own situations I deal with. I'm very impatient or intolerant. I mean, ignorant. Like I can't tolerate an ignorant motherfucker. You know, I might spaz out on your ass. But I'm being patient. I'm being tried and tested throughout my lifetime until I get that situation under control for myself. And there's other things that I go through and that I got going on too. But you know, I'm working on myself. I don't have time to be out here talking about the next motherfucker and judging them and dictating their life because I can't live for you. You know, I don't know what the fuck you experience your 24 hours a day. I don't know how you feel. I don't know what challenges you face. I don't know what type of mindset you have. You know, and if I really cared enough, I'll have a conversation with you to try to figure it out. And that's just what I'm saying. Like, you know, a lot of people out here just downing everybody. They got a lot of negativity to say, like 50 Cent, the number one. He wrote all his raps. He did all this. He did all that for P. Diddy. Okay, if you don't like the man so much, you're dumb as fuck for writing for him and for doing all this stuff for him, and then, you know, backslide. So it just make you look dumb. And I just look at it that way. Like, you might like the man or whatever. You know, his name always in your mouth. You so rich and so, you know, successful, but you got a lot of time to be worried about another man and another nigga situation. Like, that's funny to me. And I'm gonna be the first to say it. Like, 50, you funny as hell for that shit. You sold this, you sold that. You got a lot of time to be worried about another nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you on the internet trolling. And that's what I was saying last night about some people don't grow old. They grow into their second childhood. Because to be as old as he is and to act like that, I don't see any age at all. I just see it. You know, a rich, older child, someone who's in their teenage years and having a ball doing the things they haven't done before, getting attention they never had. Just because you in the streets don't make you a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers with money ain't real. It's just that's where you choose to be. That's the experience you want. That don't mean that it's who you are, you know. And let me play this video. It's gonna make a lot of sense for a lot of people who are here lost in the world and just riding everybody wave and don't know who you are. You need to know yourself. Because other than that, you know, when the Diddy shit over with, what everybody gonna say, what they gonna do? We gonna look for the next motherfucker to hate on, the next person to talk about, and just live a life unfulfilled. I want to share something with y'all though, because this make a lot of sense about, like, you know, motherfuckers who out there trying to work on themselves. Just about taking action and seeing your dreams come true. Because I'm pretty sure none of us perfect, and to be perfect is to be fake because it's not possible. We all flawed, and act like you don't have no flaws. Well, hey, you need to step down into reality because this is unreal. But check this out though. This gonna give y'all a little motivation for the day. Then we're gonna get back into 607 and all this weird stuff people doing in the world. It's a time, age where loyalty is non-existent. Being real is the phony. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody think there's something wrong with that. Like, it's just weird these days. That's why I really say to myself, and the way that the world is, it's like you can't trust people. Like, they'll backdoor you quick for a little clout, for a little attention. Like, the shit weird, dude. But you gotta protect your peace because the motherfucker definitely across you. They'll use you up until you unusable, and then they'll look at you like it's their fault. But I see this shit. It's the way that the world moving today. It's the collective, you know. And I just had to be a part of it to let people know I am human. I do see what's going on, whether I choose to speak on this shit or not. You know, I'm aware of what's going on. But the way that I see it ain't the way that everybody see it. I see a man being ridiculed, whether he did the shit or not. Who cares? He didn't do it to you, and if he did do it to you, you should be speaking up like the motherfuckers in court. What I can say is I saw him on video hitting old girl. Now that there is domestic violence. I don't see any sex trafficking with that, any sexual assault with that. Like, where's all this, the evidence at with all these ridiculous charges? That shit crazy. And people hear it and they run straight with it and they opinionate it and they want to act like what their opinions is the truth. It's facts. If you've been not liking a man, then this is your chance. And as we see, a lot of people, they're choosing. They like 50 Cent because he's somewhat popular and he's talking about him all the time. So they want to join sides and hate with the man. But anybody who want to hate on somebody with somebody else, you just as weak as the motherfucker who's talking about a person. It's a low vibrational activity. And to me, unrespected, I think that shit whack. It's weak as hell. But I just had to say it. Like, I made a few little posts or whatever on the post that I seen today. I don't usually say anything, but I'm like, y'all lame as hell. A bunch of haters joined together to, feel good about themselves because they're miserable. I'm like, a bunch of miserable ass niggas gathering up to talk about another nigga. That shit gay. That shit lame. We all know what Diddy doing. He ain't ashamed about his shit.
There's a version of you the world hasn't seen yet. You don't become him with luck. Not with talent, not with dreams. You become him tired. You still show up because the man you're becoming doesn't need motivation. He's fueled. Build him now or spend your life wondering what it would have felt like.
It is irritating as fuck though. You trying to put something positive in the world, like something that's gonna last. All this shit that's going on nowadays is here today and gone tomorrow. You slowly forget about this shit because it's irrelevant. It's not life changing. It's not nothing that help a motherfucker. And it's just rubbish. It's garbage. But as soon as you get to putting the garbage in the world, the universe is the collective so garbage and so negative. Let's put the limelight on it. Let's check it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's give it the praise. And it is what it is. That's why I'm playing this video, because I know there's other people out there like me who want to see the world in a different state. But there's only so much you can do.
To meet him. And so stop waiting. Stop talking. Stop pretending you've got time to waste. You want respect? Mirror, earn it. Hey, I get better, stronger, harder to break, unstoppable. Say it, live it, be about it. Because the world hasn't. Who you are who unless you keep choosing laziness. You are not weak unless you stop fighting. You are not lost unless you refuse to move forward. Let me say it loud and clear. You can change. You can evolve. You must, because if you don't, if you stay the same, if you keep repeating your old patterns, if you keep playing it safe, you're already falling behind. Comfort is not peace. Comfort is not safety. Comfort is decay disguised as relief. And the longer you stay there, the slower you rot. You think you're stuck? No, you're just used to low standards. You've just been operating on autopilot for so long that effort feels like pain and silence feels like safety. But safety never built greatness. Struggle did. Let me tell you what's really keeping you down. It's not society. It's not your parents. It's not the system, your past, or your circumstances. It's the version of you that you refuse to let go of. The one who says, I'll start tomorrow. The one who scrolls instead of builds. The one who dreams but never executes. That version, he's got to go. Because every time you make an excuse, that version grows stronger. Every time you choose comfort over commitment, he gains more control. And every time you break a promise to yourself, that weak version tightens his grip on your life. Burn him down. That's not you. That's not the man you were born to be. You were built for war. You were built for discipline. You will carry weight to inheritance, not hide in the shadows. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. You don't need a green light from the world. You are the green light. You are the permission. You are the plan. You are the entire damn rescue team. Every man has two choices: build the life he wants or settle for the life he hates and call it normal. You want to know why most people stay average? Because change is brutal. Because leveling up hurts, and failure and absolute ownership. And most people can't stomach that. But you're not most people. You wouldn't be here if you were. You are not here to repeat the past. You are not here to coast. You are not here to blend in with the background, to evolve, to dominate, rise above noise, and become the kind of man who sets the standard, not follows it. And no, it won't be built for war. You were built for discipline. You were built to carry weight, to endure the fire, to lead from the front. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. You don't need a green light from the world. You are the green light. You are the permission. You are the plan. You are the entire damn rescue team. Every man has two choices: build the life he wants and call it normal. You want to know why most people stay average? Because change is brutal. Because leveling up hurt. Because becoming your best self requires sacrifice, discipline, failure, and absolute ownership. And most people can't stomach that. But you're not most people. You wouldn't be here if you were. You are not here to repeat the past. You are not here to coast. You are not here to blend in with the background. You are here to evolve, to dominate, to rise above the noise and become the kind of man who sets the standard, not follows it. And no, it won't be easy. It's going to test you. It's going to break you down. It's going to push you into lonely places where nobody claps, nobody sees your effort, and nobody cares how tired you are. But that's where you become dangerous. That's where you become unstoppable. That's where you become a man of discipline discipline their full potential. They never kill the old version of themselves. They never go all in. They never decide to burn the backup plan and commit fully to the man they could be. But you can, you will, because the man you want to be, he's not built with ease. He's built in the struggle. He's born in the hours where no one is watching, when your mind screams quit, but your heart says again. When every muscle is tired, but you choose to go one more rep. When the world doubts you, but you double down on yourself. That's how you evolve. That's how you stop being a version of yourself that survives and become a version that dominates. No more waiting, no more stalling, no more playing the victim. You've got work to do. You've got miles to climb. You've got a higher standard to set for yourself and for everyone watching you. Your friends might settle. Your family might settle. The world might tell you to shrink, to calm down, to take everything they said you couldn't do and turn it into fuel. This is your wake-up call, your starting line, your moment to go to war with who you've been so you can become who you were meant to be, because who you are today, he's not your final form, not even close. Let the world meet that version, unapologetic, unstoppable, unbreakable. And when they ask what changed, you'll say, I stopped waiting, I stopped making excuses, I stopped playing small, I decided to become the man I was always meant to be. Daily improvement is non-negotiable. Let's get one thing. You don't get to win without the work. You don't get to shine without struggle. You don't get to rise without earning it. Not in this world, not in this life, not if you're a man who wants more. And here's the brutal truth most people run from. Daily improvement is the cost of greatness. Not someday, not when you feel ready, not when it's convenient, but every doesn't ask you if you're comfortable. It kicks down the door and demands you earn it with your blood, your sweat, your session. The man who improves daily is the man no one can catch. Not because he's perfect, but because he's relentless. He doesn't need permission. He doesn't need applause. He doesn't need a crowd chanting his name. He gets up early when others his edge while the rest get dull and soft. You want to dominate? Then improvement has to become your religion. Not a phase, not a sprint, but a lifestyle. You build brick by brick, one disciplined decision at a time, one hard choice at a time, one uncomfortable action at a time. Because here's what we men don't understand in this arena. The moment you coast, someone hungrier is catching up. The moment you relax, someone sharper is gaining on you. The moment you say, that's enough for today, someone out there says, that's not even close. This life isn't for the comfortable, it's for the committed, the unreasonable, the obsessed. So stop looking for balance, stop looking for easy. Easy is for the average. Comfort is for the cowards. You're here to break limits, not bow to them. You think high performance is a choice. Improvement is your job. Every morning you report to war. You ask
Now that's powerful. For those of you out here tuning in, peace and blessings. Appreciate it. Also, just one question for you all. Are you that man or woman that seeks comfortability in this lifetime? Are you one that challenge yourself day in and day out to achieve your goals. What you guys see me doing every day online, going live, or posting is just me chasing my goals, me showing up. So the future me can look back at the past me and be like, you done great. You take your hand and take it from here. And that's what I do more, majority of the day throughout the day. I look at things that remind me of my growth. Not to stay there, not to, keep on living in the past, but to see how far I've grown. You get it. It's about tracking progress. Some things may not seem like they're changing, but over time, everything changes. It's just how aware you are of the actions you're making to make the change happen. Like you just said in the video, day in and day out, you got to be chasing the uncomfortability. You got to be chasing your goals. You got to be chasing your dreams. You got to be actively working on it. And you can't be looking for validation from the outside world because it all starts within yourself. Everything you need, everything you'll ever have is all within you. It's just waiting on you to have courage, have trust, and faith to take action and see that reality become a real thing and not just a dream. I'm gonna finish this video off and then I'm gonna leave the day with y'all for a thought to ponder on. It's just how to be strong, how to be courageous, and how to go after your goals. Also, to stay in the loop, what's going on. You don't want to get caught up being a hater and hating on everybody else because that's what's popular right now. Of course, you want to know what's going on, but don't get caught up in that. Let people be, let them live, let God judge them.
What version of myself will I kill off today to make room for the stronger one? Because the man you used to be, he's not allowed to lead anymore. He was lazy, soft, unfocused. You bury him. Every single sunrise. You've got one shot at this life, and no one's coming to carry you. No mentor is going to save you. No motivation is going to magically change you. You want more? Then become more. Read the books, lift the weights, crush the work, master your mind, control your day, guard your time like your life depends on it, because it does. And understand this, there are men out there who are more talented than you, more connected than you, more experienced than you, but if you're willing to outwork them, if you're willing to improve when nobody's watching, if you're willing to keep, skill fades, motivation fades, but discipline, ruthless consistency, that's what builds kings. You must show up with precision, with fire. I killed him, and today I build better, because that's how warriors evolve. That's how legacies are built. That's how monsters are made. You haven't earned it. You are betraying your future, and that future it belongs to the man who does the work every day. No matter what, without excuses, without mercy, without pause. Daily improvement is the bloodline of the elite. Either you're in or you're average. Either you're building or you're rotting. Either you're a weapon or you're a warning. Choose.
So that's powerful. Like, what are you, a weapon or a warning? Having really bad connections, not making any excuses, but just trying to put out a little bit that I can, while I have the okay for the universe, because you kind of see I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. The resistance of me putting this information out, it's irritating, frustrating, nevertheless. But I have a work to do, and that's just what it is. Just trying to do my thing. And it's just an example too. You going for something, that doesn't mean it's going to work out right away. It doesn't mean it's going to be smooth sailing. It just is what it is. Just what comes with it. This is my battle for today. Having a little more patience with the connection and moving through it. I could choose to be like, okay, I know this is an issue for me, is testing my patience. Let me just go do something that excites me. Let me go find some pleasure. But instead, I choose to bear with it, endure it, and hopefully get some work done today. This is what it is. Other things I'm working on besides this, but I felt in my spirit it's important for me to put this information out, this message out, whether it be a perfect video or it be skipping the way through or whatever, right? It's out there for the universe to experience now and to enjoy. So that's why I do this for. Whether my situation be perfect or not, it's never going to be perfect. And for me to wait on the perfect opportunity, a perfect situation, I'll be waiting until the end of my days, because that day will never come. The day is here, and I'm making that day today. I'm making that day happen. And that's what anybody and everybody. If you woke up today, today is your day. Today is your day to make your dreams come true. That was a fly. I had to swap it out. I got the doors open and stuff. They be coming through. That's the only thing I hate about this season, though. The bugs, the bees, the heat, the everything. They just irritating. Like, wow, this season is really not my best. I love the fall. It cools down a little bit. The colors are pretty outside. It's like love in the air. I'm a lover boy by heart. Love it all. Love the fire, fire, the trees. The fireworks, not fireworks, but the fireplaces. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Log cabins, all that type of stuff. Scary movies, Halloween. Really celebrating on that. But yeah, it's a beautiful time of year. But nevertheless, enjoy you guys' day. Have a safe holiday. If you celebrate the 4th of July, if you're here in America. And for the rest of you outside of the state, peace and blessings. May you have a blessed weekend, a safe weekend. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, my page, it's my vibe or whatever, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video.